Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Sunday, August 3, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, how's it hanging? Got your coffee fix yet? Or are you just daydreaming by the machine?
Hey David. I'm doing all right, just waiting for this slowpoke brewer to finish. How about you dodge the morning email avalanche?
Barely, dude, barely. I've got like 60 unread messages, but coffee's my lifeline before I dive into that mess.
Wise choice. Caffeine before chaos? That's the office motto.
You know it. So, did you catch that news about the new trade deal with South Korea? Trump pushed it through right before the tariff deadline hit.
Yeah, I saw that on CNN. It's a pretty significant move, could steady some shaky supply chains.
For real, I'm hoping it makes my sales game a bit smoother. No more freaking out clients with crazy tariff jumps.
That's a plus. But I'm curious how sustainable it'll be. Trade deals can unravel fast with all the global push and pull.
True, but I'll take any break I can get. Makes my quarterly numbers look less like a horror show to the boss.
Always chasing those targets, huh? I'm more focused on how it might open new doors for our long-term projects.
Hey, if it means more business, I'm all in. Anything to keep the pipeline flowing.
It's worth watching. Could shift some of our strategic planning if markets expand.
Speaking of shifts, you're the tech brain here. What's the deal with this new AI regulation stuff coming out of Europe?
Oh, you mean the EU latest framework? I read about it in the Washington Post. They're clamping down on AI with stricter ethics and transparency rules.
Clamping down? How exactly? I just don't want my CRM software to crash because of some fancy new law.
It's more about ensuring AI doesn't cross lines on privacy or bias. Might slow down some tech rollouts, though.
Awesome. More red tape. Just what I need when I'm pitching clients with slick tech demos.
I get the frustration, but it's necessary. Without checks, AI could mess up way more than just a sales pitch.
Yeah, I hear you, but still, as long as it doesn't tank my commission, I'll survive.
It won't hit us that hard yet. It's more about reining in the big tech giants for now.
Good. Let them sweat it out. I've got enough headaches with client follow-ups.
Fair enough. But I'm already thinking about compliance costs for our projects. Might need to tweak a few budgets.
Budgets? Don't even start. I'm just praying my tools don't get nerfed by all this regulation nonsense.
They shouldn't, not directly. It's more upstream impact for now, but we'll feel the ripples eventually.
Ripples, waves, whatever. Just don't sink my ship. I'm barely staying afloat with these quotas.
You'll manage. You always do. Just keep sweet-talking those clients.
Huh. Sweet Talking's my middle name. Changing topics, though, did you see that story about the Broadway play going live on TV?
Yeah, I caught that on CNN's site. They aired Goodnight and Good Luck with George Clooney. First time a Broadway show's gone live like that.
That's nuts. I mean, who's got the time or cash to trek to New York for a play, right?
Exactly. It's awesome to bring theater straight to people's couches. Makes culture so much more accessible.
I'm all for it. Might even tune in if I'm not buried under client calls or drowning in emails.
You should. It's a nice escape from the daily grind. Takes me back to sneaking into local plays as a kid.
Sneaky Alex. Never pictured that. I'd probably just snooze through it after a long day of deal chasing.
Fair point. But it's cool to see something creative get the spotlight with all the heavy news out there.
Totally. We need that breather. Can't be all trade deals and tech laws 24/7, right?
Right? It's a little reminder there's more to life than Gantt charts and deadlines.
Speaking of which, how's your latest project holding up? Got any fires to put out today?
Oh, the usual. Just juggling a few timelines and stakeholder demands. What about you? Any big sales in the works?
Fingers crossed. I've got a meeting with a potential whale later. Gotta bring my A game and close that deal.
You've got this. Just don't spill coffee on your shirt before the pitch, all right?
No guarantees. I'm a total klutz when I'm wired on caffeine.
I've noticed. But hey, it's part of your charm. Keeps things lively around here.
Charm, huh? I'll take it over being called a hot mess any day.
You're safe for now. So, circling back to that trade deal, do you think it'll really change much for us on the ground?
I'm hoping it means less price haggling with suppliers. I'm so done playing hardball over every single penny.
That'd be a relief. I'm more curious if it'll open up new markets for our projects. Could be a real game changer.
Yeah, more markets, more clients, more commissions. I'm not complaining if that's the outcome.
And it might ease some procurement headaches. Cross-border stuff could get less messy.
Messy's the word for my inbox right now. Anything to cut through the clutter, I'm game.
Speaking of clutter, on the AI regulation front, I'm wondering how much extra work it'll pile on. Compliance isn't cheap.
Oh, extra work, extra cost, extra stress. Can't they just let tech be tech without all the drama?
Not really. Not when it's shaping everything from data to decisions. Better to have rules than chaos down the line.
I guess. But chaos is my middle name some days. Just don't let it mess with my sales tools. That's all I ask.
It won't, not yet. It's more about setting boundaries for developers than end users like us.
Cool. I'll take your word for it. I've got enough boundaries with sales targets. Don't need more.
Understood. Switching gears, are you actually gonna watch that Broadway show? Or was that just hot air?
Nah, I might. If the wife's up for it. Could be a chill way to unplug after a crazy day.
It would be. I'm definitely tuning in. Love seeing history like that unfold right on screen.
History, huh? Now you're making me feel like I'm missing out on something huge.
Maybe you are. It's not every day you get theater in your PJs. No dress code required?
Huh, sold. Theater in PJs beats a suit and tie any day of the week.
Agreed. Small wins like that keep us sane amidst the office hustle.
Yep, gotta celebrate the little stuff. Otherwise, it's just spreadsheets and stress all day.
Couldn't have said it better, so... Any hot tips for closing that big deal later?
Just the usual. Flash a smile, throw in some numbers, pray they don't ask too many questions. What about you? Any project tricks up your sleeve?
Just sticking to the plan, keeping everyone aligned. It's all about clear comms and no surprises.
Clear comms, huh? Wish my clients got that memo. Half the time I'm decoding cryptic emails.
Tell me about it. I spend half my day translating stakeholder jargon into actionable tasks.
Huh, we're in the same boat then. Misery loves company, right?
Something like that. But hey, we make it work, don't we?
Barely, but yeah, we do. Well, I better get back to my desk before the boss starts sniffing around.
Same here. Got a status update to prep. Catch you at the coffee machine tomorrow for round 2?
You know it. Wouldn't miss our daily gossip sesh for anything. Keeps me sane.
It's a deal. Have a good one, David. Crush that meeting?
You too, Alex. Nail that update. Show 'em who's boss.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.